Okay, and of course the ads, timer, decide to quit tracking. Love that for me. Alright. Everything is recording now. Cool. Alright, gotta click back into the game. That usually helps. Very cool. Alright, let's see what Team Magma's hideout has going on for it. Okay, immediately into... Oh, Okay, so we already have a Geodude. I'm gonna murder it. Because though this should technically be a different area, I'm pretty certain that the game is, if I remember correctly, is smart enough to be like, hey, you already caught this one thing, it doesn't count. Okay, we already caught Torkoal. Again, I think this is gonna be like no real difference compared to okay, gotta kill. Okay, Lombre 40. We've got a lot of... Did we pick up a lot of... Oh, medicines. Okay, we got a good handful of super potions. That being said, let's switch Lombre out front, because if we're running into ground, rock, and fire types in here, we might as well have something good. Alright, we hit surf. Boom. Okay. This is good. I was gonna say, plus Chucky's about to hit cap anyways. Might as well get Chucky set up. There. Yeah, Lombre just comes in, hits surfs every time. We're set. Okay, nothing hiding. Actually, wait, hold on. Just in case it's on the wall. Okay, no. When in doubt, hit surf. Do we have a Graveler? Oh, right, we did have a... I've completely forgot. The Geodude that we had, it evolved into Graveler. We even turned it into Golem. before it died. Right? I'm pretty certain it died. I can't remember anymore. Get out of here, Poochyena. You can't handle the bray. Okay, random items. Okay, we can leave or we can go up. I guess we might as well check out what's going on in here, seeing as how we're literally just going to surf everything to death. Never mind. There's nothing here for us to do other than a cave. Alright, anything hiding over on this side? Just more Geodudes to hit surf on. Alright, nothing hiding over there. Yeah, unless we run into a Slugma in here, I don't think we're gonna run into anything that we can technically catch. Da-na-na-na-na. Alright, Numel, not a big deal. I think I should have some Leppas on me. Or even some Ethers. We can definitely make sure Lombre has plenty. Alright, well. Alright, let's. Okay, getting 2 protects in a row, come on. Do I have... I have 5 Leppas. I wish the check tag wasn't the first option it had. But yeah, Surf is just too good. Surf is just too good to pass up. Oh no, my attack went down. Too bad it doesn't matter. Da-na-na-na. Okay, at least Baltoy's kind of different. Having a Zubat's just sad. Not gonna lie, Lombre kind of cooking. Uproar. Does Uproar fit here? Nature Power is nice. Giga Drain's stab, Surf's never gonna go. Uproar for Thief. I think I'm gonna skip Uproar. I don't think I want Uproar. I think Uproar is gonna be one of those moves that I realistically just never click. Numel comes out. Numel goes away. Oracle comes out. I hit Surf. It goes away. Actually, you know what? Okay, I don't... Actually, how slow are you? Because you've been going faster than everything. 54 speed. Genuinely the slowest. Okay. Alright, so we got... Alright, where does this take us? I should probably pay attention to how many surfs I have left. Okay. Well, I can get full value out of a Leppa. I should also actually, I'll just keep going until I hit level cap. And then after I hit level cap, then I will stop fighting wild Pokemon. Alright, so we got 3 ways to go up. I guess let's just go in order. I would use Giga Drain, but... Oh, I was not expecting a double battle. Okay, fair enough. Oh, perfect. Surf and then Surf? Cool. Nothing says heck your double battle like 2 Surfs. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for another double battle. Whatever, game. Oh, that poor bastard. Only with a single Zubat. I will say I find it weird that they have some of these trainers with like level 30 Pokemon that clearly should have evolved, but just, you know, haven't. Like, what's the point? Well, at the very least, having all these mons to go up against, it's been really nice to like really help like level up and get both Lombre and Banette up to level cap to reach everybody else. Definitely not gonna say no to fighting Torkoals. I can tell you that right now. Again, like, let the man have a Golbat. Like, I don't need to be fighting Zubats. Let the man have a Golbat. Rare candy, never gonna use it. That's one thing I've definitely found that in my later years, I have not. Alright, there's level cap. Alright, real quick, just want to check how many stars I have, because I think I just saw it get pretty low. I got one left. Alright, let me Lepa this. But when I was a kid, you definitely used rare candies, you know, pretty almost immediately. I'm like, oh cool, I got a rare candy, let me use that. But now as an adult, like, I hoard those things. And 9 times out of 10, never end up using them on a run. Not that I, you know, think that, you know, it lessens the game experience or anything like that. It's just more so of like, don't really need it. Man, everything just wants to fight. All of a sudden, you start running away from all the encounters, and they start showing up like, hey, it's time to throw hands. Like, just leave me alone. I've done what I set out to do. Now leave me be. All right. So, I gotta remember, Groudon. If I remember correctly, Groudon's just pure ground. And not fire in any way, shape, and form, even though I feel like he 100% should be part fire. Alright. Let me save here real quick, because I don't think this is the... I think I have to go through that cave to do the final battle, but in this area, but I just want to make sure that like I don't accidentally go and do it too early. So I'll save right there, and if it turns out like, oh, here's the final battle, you're locked into it because you walked slightly too far over type of deal, then okay, okay, we got a whole nother thing to go through. All right, got a nugget. All right, I'm gonna say that's probably the way out into like the one cave where it's like, that's probably just a shortcut to get out. And this is the way we need to go for progressing the story. Ooh, PP Max. Ooh, I'll hold on to that for now. Okay, maybe okay. I understand everything our leader says, but you know what? Doing stuff like digging up a super ancient Pokemon and ripping off someone's meteorite, I think we're going a little too far. What do you think? I mean, you guys, these guys aren't certainly the good guys. Like, if that's what you thought, you're wrong, buddy. Okay, not gonna lie, a little surprised you survived. Nature Power, just to see what it does. Nature Power. Shadow Ball, huh? Shadow Ball in a cave, got it. Run away. I want to see Groudon too, but they won't let me see even its tail. It's got me feeling really frustrated. Oh no, I blabbed about Groudon. You foolish grunt. This is why you only have a ball toy. Alright, double battle? Okay. Chat, you remember what we did last time? We're gonna do it again. That's right, double surf. Because if you can't handle one, you're certainly not handling two. Alright, so the general plan is to do our damnedest to catch Groudon. Because obviously adding Groudon to the team, gonna be great. It's gonna be a matter of how to handle it. No, that's gonna be the big thing. I think the nice thing is I won't have to worry about... I was gonna say, do we actually have an answer? Oh, actually, yeah, we do. Thunderbolt. Mighty Anna. Got an option for that. No! Crash up. Yeah. Camerupt. You know what, Lombre? You've been hard carrying us through here. You can take a little bit of a break. Boom. Alright, I'm assuming we have to fight, what is it, Maxie? I think, yeah, it's Maxie for Magma, Archie for Aqua. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Again, so long as I don't immediately go into fighting Groudon, we'll deal with the fight and then, go from there. But if we go into immediately fighting Groudon, I'm gonna reset. Groudon, nothing could awaken you from your sleep bathed in magma. This blue orb is what you sought, wasn't it? I have brought you the blue orb. Let it shine, awaken you, and show me the full extent of your power.
I guess you're gonna miss the
Amber Glue!
The what?
Amber Glue! How's it going? How is your Saturday? Oh my god, I almost said Friday. Jesus. But how's it going, Amber? How was your Expedition 33 shenaniganry? Did you finally make it past the one boss you were stuck on yesterday? You did? Yeah, nice. Very good. I knew you could do it. You were very close a lot of the times. It's one of the, and I know I personally also get this way when it comes to games, especially like when it's like very parry heavy, where you're like you get like the rhythm of like the majority of the attacks, but as soon as you mess up your rhythm once, you kind of just lose it, and then you start panicking and you're like, oh god, oh god. So it's a whole thing. My frames just got so bad in a new area, and I had, ooh, gross. Oh, for sure. Exactly. For anybody that was around last week when I was playing Bloodborne and I was fighting Orphan for the first time, there was one attempt that I did where he literally had like this much health left, and I just needed to avoid like a couple of his attacks to get a handful more swings in to kill him, and I just could not get back into the rhythm of his attacks, and it all fell apart at the very end, and I was very upset about it. But either way, for Umber, once again, thank you for the raid. Raiders, if you don't know who I am Lord Rosnell. I play a variety of games. We're currently playing Recharged Emerald, which is a ROM hack that kind of updates Emerald just a bit, like adds a little bit of here and there. As you can see, we got Pokemon that follow us, which is really cool. It just adds a little bit of extra life to Emerald, which I'm very excited about. We're also doing retro achievements along with it. We're planning on getting every single retro achievement, and I'll do a retro achievement guide later after we do this. I've already made one for Recharged Yellow, and I need to work on it, but I'm going to be making one for Super Mario Mon as well. So lots of fun. Other than that, we do retro games here. We do Souls-like games here. So if any of that sounds cool to you, definitely hit the follow button. You won't regret it. But we just made it to the Maxi portion of this, and Groudon just noped out of the situation, which you know what? I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to hang out with Maxi either. He seems like a douche. But Umber, Raiders, if any of you got a raid and run, I completely understand. Go take care of yourselves. It's much more important than watching me play some video games. If you can at least leave a lurk up for me, I'd appreciate it. If not, I understand. Like I said, go take care of yourself. That's the big thing. You got to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, who will? Wasn't the blue orb the key? I mean, I don't know, maybe. Groudon, where have you gone? Hey, Maxie. Yeah, just sitting here watching you, fail at, being a Pokemon trainer, but whatever. I'm gonna get a, milkshake, yummy. Have fun, Umberloo. Hope your milkshake is very delicious. Hopefully it brings all the boys to the yard. Take a nap, you deserve it. You know what? You go get your milkshake, you go get them fries, and then you go take a nap. You've earned it. Nom, right? I've seen you poking around uninvited here and there. I get it now. You must have pulled a cheap stunt. Cheap stunt? What? Cheap stunt of what? What are you talking about? Alright, Mightyena comes out. Okay, Mightyena, little worrisome, but raising its attack. Okay. Okay, we're good. Crobat about to come out. We send out the Kip. We send out the Kip. We hit Ice Beam. We hit Ice Beam again. Easy. Camerupt? We're not scared into Camerupt. 4 times weakness. Get wrecked. Easy. What makes you so adept at handling Pokemon? Because I love my Pokemon. That's why. Also, I don't have a ridiculous haircut. There has to be some reason why Groudon fled. That's what you're trying to say, aren't you? Yeah, because those were the words. Yep. You think I don't know that? It's like with Groudon gone, there's no longer any need for this blasted volcano. I'm going after Groudon, so this is where we part. Okay. Cool. It's been so long since I fully played through Emerald. I don't remember exactly how they handle the entire story, and if you actually catch Groudon or have a chance to catch Groudon and Kyogre, obviously you have the ability to catch Rayquaza. Juicy, welcome on in. Thank you for coming over in the raid. Sorry, I'm working on dinner. No, it's all good. It's all good. So you did what you needed to do. You kept on lurking. That's the big thing. That is the big thing. You taking care of dinner much more important than letting me know that you're around. Because at the end of the day, whether it's if you're a part of the community, it's whether you show up every single stream or you just show up when you can. It's I know the love is there, and that's the big thing. The love is there at the end of the day, and I hope everybody else that, you know, I follow and I watch and I pop in and out of constantly. I hope everybody knows that's the same. I can fly, right? I can fly. Okay, yeah, go get you your milkshake. You like I said, you earned it. All right, let's heal up. All right, so theoretically, we should now be able to surf. Maybe we'll actually be able to check out the, what is it, Team Aqua base. That might be a later thing. I don't even remember the order of operations anymore. We still don't have a water stone, and if I remember correctly, we couldn't actually buy water stones here, right? We do have a nice little chunk of money. Can we sell anything? Did we pick anything up worth selling? Let's see. Yeah, none of the medicines I will worry about. All right. We did pick up a nugget. We can sell that. That's good. We're going to need the incenses, because that's one of the big things that they introduced in Gen 3, and they are needed for certain, what's the word I'm looking for? Breeds. Like, I think Lax incense is specifically for Snorlax, so you can get Munchlax? I could be wrong, but it's something like that. I don't remember what sea incense is for, but the incenses are important. Yeah, because Fire Moon, yeah. I'm assuming we'll probably find a water stone here. Oh, I wanted to buy things. I'm assuming we'll find a water stone here shortly, if I had to guess. Ooh, do we buy some hypers? Are we in the... I don't think we're in health range for hypers to be worth it yet. Yeah, no, nobody even... I mean... Swampert's kind of close, but okay, so I will probably honestly just... Oh, I gotta go back into the thing. I'll probably buy a handful more super potions just in case, but nothing like too crazy. We'll buy 27, get us up to a nice even 50. But hopefully we can get a water stone sooner rather than later, so we can turn our Lombre here into a Ludicolo. We need ourselves our pineapple duck. Okay, so they're still blocking the way, so I'm guessing now I have to go into here, essentially do this portion, which I'm assuming is... Jacking the submarine. Okay. No dive yet, but I'm assuming I'm about to get it. Because I can't remember, do you need dive to chase after the submarine? Or do you get it, like, just after? Water Stone becomes a bit... That, you know what, that makes sense. That makes sense. But I'm assuming it's coming up, if not, like... Oh, wrong building. One more down? Yeah, one more down. Or is it one more up? Yeah, I think the submarine stuff is where you get... That makes sense. Submarine... Yeah, okay, yeah, it's one more up. If you can't tell, I don't spend a whole lot of time in Slateport. Ah, okay. Yes, indeed, we intend to move ahead with our exploration. That's wonderful, Captain Stern. Thank you for taking the time from your busy schedule to talk to us. We hope that we can interview again with new and more discoveries. So we'll probably end up teaching Dive to Lombre just to save Swampert from having to learn anything else, because I don't want to bog Swampert down with Dive. I think that's the only thing I don't care for about this is you have to teach the Pokemon the HMs in this. If I remember correctly, in Recharge yellow, you didn't have to teach them. As soon as you got the HM, it just, you automatically got to use things. Then again, I might be thinking of radical red, which, I don't know. Everything kind of just blurs together. Oh, Rosnell, you look great. It's like we made a huge discovery on our last seafloor exploration. We found an underwater cavern on Route 128. We think it's the habitat of a Pokemon said to have been long extinct. Okay.
Captain Stern, I presume. We of Team Aqua will assume control of your submarine. Your objections are meaningless. We expect your total cooperation. It's like, just watch and learn what Team Aqua has planned.
What was that all about? It sounded like someone's using the megaphone. Where did it come from? It's from the harbor. The submarine. They're trying to take it. Rosnell, please come with me. You know, just like it's hilarious to me. It's like at that point, it's like nobody's in there to stop you. Why announce that you're stealing the submarine? Just steal the submarine. Get away.
Oh, not you again.
It's like, you are tenacious to track us here. That much I will give you.
But now, no one can stop us. No one!
Or will you follow us back to our hideout in Lily Cove? Oh, did I just tell you where our hideout was? Oopsies. For the drama, right? It's like, are you even a villain if you don't add a little flair to your villainy? Why would Team Aqua steal my submarine, Explorer 1? They can't be after the slumbering Pokemon at the bottom of the sea, but even if I were to chase them, I don't stand a chance against them. Okay, well. I was hoping that man was going to give me dive, but maybe I'll get dive in the Team Aqua base. Because I'm pretty certain you should get dive before you hit the insane amount of water section in this game, which I don't personally dislike. I know a lot of people's biggest complaints when it comes to Gen 3 is the fact that there's too much water. You know what? I like it. Oh, hey, we can finally explore. Nice. Do we have any? We do. I was gonna say, I don't remember if we have any real options for this. Yeah, so I think Lombre and Luigi are probably our best two bets here, with Chucky being a second. And I also should really take the time to look up and see, actually, okay. I should really take the time to look up and see where the nickname changer is, so we can actually give Lombre a nickname, because I completely forgot to give the little bugger a nickname when we got him. Oh yeah, had to get rid of Mach Punch, but Sky Uppercut does the trick.
I took the loss for the team, but I did my job.
Sure, whatever you say, buddy. Yep, just nothing. Right. If I remember correctly, the whole idea is that as you're running through trying to battle everyone, they're just slowing you down. But like, even if you go the exact right route, no matter what, you're always just, and you avoid all the battles that you can, you still just never get there in time. So it is what it is. Keeping watch over the hideout bores me. I'll take you on. You know what? That's all right. You do whatever you gotta, lady. You know what, Sky Uppercut? You're part dark. I don't even care about your rough skin. Double battle. I know there was an item over here. Nope, I lied. That it was a teleporter. Okay, teleporter left, or you know what? I'll do this fight, and then we can go this teleporter over here, and then we can check the other teleporter. If this one over here on the right seems like it needs to go somewhere, then we'll deal with it. I'm gonna say let's cut the Poochyena and we'll surf everything else. Okay, apparently I should have cut the Zubat. That's my bad. Okay, apparently air cutter hits both, so that's interesting. Oh. Ow. Huh. Zubat survived a surf. Carvana, a water type Pokemon that resisted surf, instantly exploded. Nope, makes no sense. Let's just say there's a submarine at the far end. Okay. Okay, that looks like somewhere I should probably go. Where does this way lead? Oh, Christ. I'll deal with that later. I'm not about to deal with the choose your own adventure shenaniganry teleport game where it's like you got to choose the right one or else you get sent back to the beginning type of deal. And I was like, no, just no. All right, we've lost enough health that I think using a Mega Drain here is worthwhile. All right, we got a teleporter there, a teleporter there. Well, when in doubt, let's just go to the first one that you see. Okay, that gives us a nest ball. Ayo, lonely tree. How's it going? How is your Saturday? How you been? All right, this way. Okay, it's another set of stairs. Okay, to another grumpy man. Fuel supply loaded A-OK. In cruise snacks loaded A-OK. Nothing left to do but KO a pesky meddler. Sir, you're about to be not A-OK. I can tell you that right now. Cut. You don't mess with Luigi. This was supposed to happen. My mission was to just hold you up. Okay. Empty. I want to get in there because I don't remember what items are in there, but if I remember correctly, they're useful. Okay, this definitely feels like the way that the game wants me to go, but we can explore everything else. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna kind of vibe out where I need to go, and then we'll kind of just figure it out from there. All right. Okay, we exploded a Carvana last time with the surf, so let's see if we do it again. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm guessing Carvana just has no special defense. Chester Tawown Toon? How's it going, Chester? How's your Saturday going, dude? Did you ever finish oh god. I'm blanking on the name of the game. The game you're playing last night. I had to tap out I think halfway through you grinding out like 11 or 1100 of the whatever currency you needed. Somber Echoes? Yeah, 100%. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, love to hear that. Absolutely love to hear that. Congratulations. I know that's a big thing for you because, like you said before, you're not a big 100%er, which totally valid. Like I'm the same exact way. It takes a very special game for me to want to 100% it. Okay, I see that you oh, I lied. It's like, that's a streak. I was like, I see that you resubbed Godok, but it's not coming. That's a streak. 7-day streak. Hot damn. Hot damn. But yeah, like back in the day, oh, 100% I would invest the time to, I'd invest the time to, 100% games. Defeat Matt. That guy's name was Matt? Interesting. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, interesting. So that just takes us back to the beginning anyways. Interesting. Okay, now okay, are my alerts fucked? Did I ever put I know I have alerts on here, right? I'm not crazy, yeah? Alert box. Yeah, no, it's there. Maybe Stream Elements is having a time. Either way, Chester, thank you so much for the sub. You did not have to do that. I appreciate you. If I knew how to play guitar, or any instrument for that matter, and if I had any slightly better of a singing voice, I would sing you a song, but I'm just gonna do everybody a favor and just say thank you. Because nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Left. Okay, we have to choose middle. Right. Shit. Left. Left again. Middle. Shit. Left? So left. Left. Even more left. Wow, the answer is quite literally just keep going left. Oh. Hi, Electrode. Okay, the fact that this doesn't count as a Pokemon that I can catch seems silly to me. Alright. Okay, free nugget. That's a free $5,000 reduce. Oh snap, a Master Ball. I honestly forgot this is where you get the Master Ball. Alright, another Electrode to punch in the face. Alright. Alright, chat. Now the big question is, what do we use the Master Ball on? Ooh, also, I'm assuming if I accidentally kill any of the legendaries that they will naturally come back for me to reface. Ooh. Okay, we have a little bit of a dilemma. Alright, let me get back out of this area. Okay. Because if I absolutely need to catch the legendaries to get the achievements, what I can do is I will save scum the legendaries just so I can get them, but if I don't catch them outright the first time, then I will not use them, even though theoretically they should still be legal. Let me just double check. Alright. Rod, Phoebus, Meteorite, Super Rod, Jim, Archie, Team Magma, HMs, Lucky Egg. Oh, right. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we explored those. Oh, okay. We're gonna need the Acro Bike for the Safari Zone. We gotta remember to try and do that. Obtain starter egg. Give me the coin. Obtain fossils in the Desert Underpass? Desert Underpass. I'm sure that'll come up later. Battle Frontier, Nature Mint. Individual Hyper Trainer. Ooh, Session 0. Very nice. Have fun, Chester. Hopefully the dice rolls are ever in your favor. Catch either Latios or Latias. Catch roaming Latios, Latias, the Regis, Rayquaza, Kyogre. Oh, these are missable. Okay, hold on. I want to double check. It even says that the Regis are missable. Same for the roaming, the twin. And it said Sudowoodo is missable. Because I just want to double check to make sure it's one of those things where it's more like it's only missable. Is it missable because like if you don't do it the first time, it's GG's. Okay. Comments. Subscribe to comments. Uploaded achievement, edited achievement. Okay, so no comments, but it says it's missable. So, okay, any comments on Kyogre? Alright, I am going to assume based on the fact that it specifically says it's missable, we need to catch these. So what I will do is, especially because one of the Latiuses or Latioses are going to be roaming, I'll save the Master Ball specifically for them, just so I can get it done and out of the way and we won't have to think too hard on it. So that'll be that. Everything else we will save Scum to get, just to make sure we can get this all done in one playthrough. But we will keep the spirit of the Nuzlocke, and if we can't do it the first time around, we will say we did not earn the real quick, cut. Okay, still 46 level cap, got it. Alright, ooh. Alright, I'm gonna, okay. I was gonna say, I should probably try and avoid, the, trainers as much as possible, so when we do increase the level cap again, we can come back through and fight everybody. Alright, we Mega Drain Marrow, we Thunderbolt, the one that's weak, 4 times weak to electricity. Yeah. Alright, easy. Okay, nothing hiding up here. I don't want to do too much exploring. Okay, that's a place where we could dive. Another dive place. Actually, oddly, 2 dive places. Alright, nothing. Oh, a house. We can explore the water a little bit more regularly. Hunter's house. Okay. I take it you're a hunter? I'm the diving treasure hunter. I'm the awesome dude who makes deep sea dives to gather treasures resting at the bottom. If you haven't gotten any treasures for me, if you see any shards like red shards, you've got to trade with me. Oh yeah, isn't this guy, like, he gives you the different, like, evolution stones for the different shards you find? So red gets you fire, blue gets you water, green gets you leaf stone. Okay, so we made it to Moss Deep. Okay, we will worry about exploring more of the ocean later, because I know that's going to be a whole big thing. Luigi's staring at the sea. You do you, Luigi. You enjoy it. You got anything to say? Ah, it feels great letting the waves wash over my feet. Speaking of the waves, you know that island city Sutopolis? I think the gym leader there had a new leader come in. It's like people tell me the new leader once mentored Wallace. Really? What? And stood up? Whatever. Gym leader in this town, formidable dude. Oh, right, okay. Hello, welcome to Pokemon Center. Yep, rest up. Alright, so, let's see. I think Swampert and Banette are probably going to be pretty great Breloom goat Pokemon. For the longest time, I did not appreciate Breloom growing up. I didn't like the design. I thought it was weird. I never cared for it. Growing up, I appreciate it a lot more now. But you're absolutely right. Absolutely goat Pokemon. Okay, I'm also going to apologize in advance if I butcher your name. Colosophie? Colosophie? Welcome on in. How is your Saturday? He's my goat for ooh, okay. I'm guessing, got that sick false swipe on him. Good, no shiny Mudkip. Ooh, no shiny Mudkips. Also, shiny Mudkip? What a great shiny. False plate. Gotta add that spore in. I know I really liked, like one of my favorite Pokemon I ever used for shiny hunting was in, was it Sun and Moon? No, no, maybe it was Sun and Moon? Or was it X and Y? Either way, I can't remember. I just remember it being a Snorlax that had False Swipe, Body Slam, and I think Rest. Either way, great times. Never played the 3DS games. Gotta buy them. Honestly, all of the 3DS games are top-notch in my opinion. All of the DS games, if you just skip over Diamond and Pearl and everything else is good. But I enjoyed my entire time with all of the 3DS games. I definitely don't think you'll be missing out. Or, you won't be disappointed when you eventually get around to getting them. Are you here to play games using wireless communications? I was gonna say, alright, so this is not something for us. I don't know if I talked to you. What's going on over here? Gen 5 stuff is cool, but man, Pokemon... I really enjoyed Gen 5, Pokemon and all. Right now, shiny hunting on original hardware. Hell yeah. Ruby for starters, trade down. Gotcha. Okay, okay. I've never ever tried for soft resetting shinies for the starters on any game. 1 out of 3 shiny starters so far, and seen one Poochyena. Oh, I mean, honestly, it's pretty boring. Yeah, I don't think I have the attention span for that specifically. I like the actively like shiny hunting, especially like the older games where it's like random encounters and all that. I definitely don't care. Like, I feel like having to reset over and over again is not nearly as entertaining. At least not for me. I'll hatch eggs all day. I'm perfectly fine with hatching eggs all day. Not a huge fan of resetting. I don't know what it is about it. It's just, it feels meh. I'm a RuneScape. That'll do it. That will do it. RuneScape will teach you repetitiveness, to say the least. I mean, granted, any MMO will generally do that. All these ROM hacks I see around look like the dream. A lot of ROM hacks are so good. I highly recommend checking them out if you have the ability to do so. So many Pokemon involved. Yeah, that's one thing that I feel like Pokemon should have kept up with ever since they introduced it in Pokemon Yellow. But doesn't feel right. Cool, we got a King's Rock for free. I can't bring myself to shiny hunt him. Yeah, it doesn't feel nearly as good to shiny hunt on like ROM hacks because, I mean, what are you gonna do? It's like, it's not like you can like really bring them into anything. Let's see, we don't care about Pokeblocks at the moment. We will do the contests later. Alright, we will deal with the gym here in a second, mainly because we are already at level cap. But I want to see what's on the island before I, get too deep into things. Sea lives, even though, yeah. Okay, cool. Buying Fire Red and Leaf Green next month was going to be nice. Hell yeah. I really enjoy Fire Red and Leaf Green. Very good games. I think they do the original games justice. Can't find... that's never any fun. Luckily, I've been very meticulous with my storage of all of my like Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games, so I still have all of mine. I know there's a couple of games that I traded in back when I was younger, which I generally regret, but end of the day, I still got the main majority of what I want anyway, so. Could never as a kid. Oh, this time it's gonna be. So that bought Ruby and Emerald. And this nice, very nice. I grew up as an only child, and one nice thing about growing up as an only child, I was able to be afforded a little bit more, and what would end up eventually happening more often than not is I would eventually get 2 handheld consoles, and I would always get both, well, all 3 versions of every Pokemon that came out. So at some point I was always able to eventually trade with myself and get what I needed. Other than that, I always had at least like 1 or 2 friends that I was able to touch trade with, which is nice. Ruby just, yeah, no, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Which is why, realistically, when I eventually get around to playing Pokemon Platinum, which is the only Pokemon that I haven't been able to like fully play through, because the original one that I bought used didn't hold a save, and I just took it back and got my money back. I can only imagine how much that's probably gonna end up costing me, so I'm probably just gonna emulate it, not gonna lie. Man, really? Ruby for 60, like, all things considered, honestly, that's not bad. 190 on Emerald, yeah, that's oofa. That's oof. Great, Moss Deep, Space Center. Okay, bye, Scott. Alright, is there anything hiding over here? Nothing. Alright. I live in the EU, so our editions are a bit cheaper, but not... Oh, interesting. Okay. Sister exchange. Don't care about mail. But I don't think PAL versus EU versions having... Gameplay, no. I think other than... It's a white rock. Okay. This rock has a special meaning to people at Space Center. Okay. I feel like there's something actually special about that white rock, and I need to worry about it later, but I'll worry about it later. I think it's just CE marking on the cartridge. Yeah, maybe. Cool, found the super rod. Alright, actually wait, real quick. What do we have where? Link cable's down. Ooh, we can turn off the... We don't need the EXP thing. Alright, cool. Now we can fish. Think US Emerald is 230? Yeah. Yeah, no, that wouldn't surprise me one bit. That wouldn't surprise me one bit whatsoever. I can't remember. There's something special about... I don't think there's anything special about this, but we're gonna go and explore it anyways. Also, speaking of emulator, I want to do that. I wanted to do that initially, but to me it just felt fake as well. So I bought a $300 modded GB Game Boy Advance SP RIP wallet, plus the games and shopping. Yeah, that'll do it. I will say I've genuinely enjoyed the emulators, specifically mostly just for things like ROM hacks and things like that. I've yet to play a legit game, like just a base game as... Actually, wait, no, that... Well, I mean, kind of. So, a couple years ago, I did a birthday stream of just plain old Pokemon Emerald for like a 24-hour birthday stream. But I did have crowd control active, so it wasn't necessarily vanilla? But either way, it was a good time. Yes, it's like, and the rest of the games will be another 300 for GBA and for the DS. Yeah, that's for me, like, I at least own all of the mainline games except for Platinum. So at some point, I will probably see if I can't get my hands on an actual copy of Platinum, just so I can be like, I finally have them all. But, you know, if that never happens, I'm not going to cry over it. Vanilla with sprinkles? Godok gets it. Vanilla with sprinkles. Also, how's it going, Godok? How is your Saturday? 3DS is modded, so I can just download them all, but feels fake too. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Sunstone. Oh, cool. Free Sunstone. I'm not mad about that. Ad break. Ads will do that. Ads will do that. Giant chunk of metal bursts through skies. Mind-boggling. Rocket. Yeah. Have you read Proclamation already? Team Magma is coming after the rocket. Alright, I'm assuming I probably have to do the gym battle first, right? Moss Deep, rockets. Alright. Didn't sleep nearly enough, but it's okay. You know what? Fair. That's fair. Alright, we're all healed up, right? Alright, switch. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, you're back. Cool. Yeah, Twitch and its ads are honestly kind of garbo. If I could realistically turn them off, I would. But yeah, Twitch don't let you do that. But at the very least, it's like I personally think a quick 3 minutes of ads every hour is the best way to do it, to like not horribly break things up, giving everybody like, okay, quick, like, okay, this is a good time to get up, go pee, grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever. It's like 3 minutes is like that right amount of time. And I feel like if I went something like, what is it, every half hour is a minute and a half of ads to get the same results for getting rid of pre-roll, I feel like that just breaks things up too much. Now, me personally, I would much prefer to just have pre-rolls, but people are dumb, and that pretty much ruins anyone's chances to oh, right, okay. But yeah, it pretty much just ruins anyone, like, any chance for like new people to like randomly come in, because a lot of people will come in, and if they get immediately hit with a I think you're probably a little bit more dangerous, but if they get hit with a ad right away, they will tend to just immediately click out. But like once you get somebody in chatting, talking, that's when you end up getting. Where does this way take me? Somewhere just slightly different. Got it. But more people are willing to sit through ads if they're already like invested in a stream. Which, me personally, I would much prefer a just a quick 30-second ad up front, and just, you know, never have to worry about ads again afterwards. But, you know, that's just me. Real quick. But I've also noticed that in some scenarios, I'm definitely not the average consumer. Before I started buying Turbo, first thing I did when I got an ad was update my ad blocker with the newest filter and to block ads again. That's fair. Which I think a slight problem when it comes to that is, I think Twitch, especially as of recently, anybody who has ad blockers turned on for their browser, they stop counting as a, ooh, Wobbuffet's gonna be scary. Is there something I can do for Wobbuffet? I guess we could try and more so nuke him in one shot. I think that's... Ooh, I could Will-O-Wisp him. Alright, so he just safeguarded. Alright, Alright. How do I want to do this? I don't know. I think they got... I mean, either way, it doesn't bother me. Like, as much as, you know, numbers do matter when it comes to streaming in some sense, I personally am not horribly worried about numbers overall. I'd rather have people in chat hanging out and talking rather than them being counted as a viewer if I had to pick one or the other. How do I want to do this? Because I don't know where the future site is going. And I can't put these two out. What do you know? No, go back. Dig, Dragon Claw, Crunch Fly. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to hit Mud Shot, and then I'm going to hit Will-O-Wisp. Safeguard. Destiny Bond, interesting, alright. I think I should have enough damage to just fuck him up at this point. Wait, what? Wait, did I? Oh, fuck, no, I got Destiny Bond backwards. Shit. Okay. I forgot that when Destiny Bond happens, it lasts a turn. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, how long ago did I save? You know what? I think, as much as I hate it, I think we just deal with it for now. I fucked that up. That's on me. I was not thinking right. Shit. That's kind of devastating. Oh, so if someone's using ad blocker, you're getting double scammed, but more or less. Like if someone uses Turbo, yeah, it's like the way they have that specifically set up, I still get the ad revenue, but if someone is using ad blocker, obviously I don't get the ad revenue, which again, not a big deal, but it's also been generally being shown that people have not been counting as a viewer. All right, Vulpix? Could we use a fire type? We could use a fire type. Actually, you know what? We'll run Torkoal. I think Torkoal will be a little bit more fun. Okay, very devastating. I done fucked up. Actually, just out of curiosity, Shift F1 for a quick save state. Where did I last save? Just to see. Because if I would have actually been thinking about how that actually works. Not so far back. Let's see how let's see how the gym goes. If it goes well enough, I'll accept my mistake. If it goes poorly, then I'll reset. Ah, shit. I forgot. I was trying to do everything as a double battle. Okay, that's on me. And here I was worried about. I was probably too focused on trying to deal with Mirror Coat or counter. I completely forgot about Destiny Bond just being a thing. That is on me for being stupid. Fire Spin, better than Curse. I'm never gonna use it. Alright, so that's how I need that. Who do I have in my second slot? Alright, something that can use Surf. Hopefully, hopefully Lombre will do the trick for us. Okay, at least we got some baby Pokemon. I'll see if... I think Spoink will be more dangerous than Ralts. Alright, I'm gonna hit Ralts just because I think... This is fine. This is fine. We'll make it happen. Alright. Double battle, and then I need to hit the button like 2 more times. I hope the leaked MMO is real with all them regions, but I also... Yeah, I don't think Pokemon's ever actually gonna make that kind of MMO. Like, I think that'd be too cool. Like, I don't think... I don't think Pokemon would ever be that cool to do something like that. But that would be absolutely my dream. So that's all set. I need to hit this button once. Wait, hold on. There we go. All right. So if this goes well, we keep our mistakes. If this goes poorly, we reset back to where we saved and we like play at hyperspeed to just get back to where we had to go. And it looked a bit more OG. Honestly, would fuck with the Pokemon that is so hard if it wasn't for Alright. Okay, Feint Attack you, Surf both. Wow, Claydol! God damn. We are literally hitting these guys for nothing. Alright. You get Will-O-Wisped. I think we hit Surf. Wait, what? Jesus Christ. How hard do these things hit? And look a bit more OG like the Yo Gotcha. I think that shit was like wow, 130. Ooh, gross. Alright. Crunch you, also Giga Drain you? God damn. We're getting raked over the coals. Alright. Like, why is, like... Body Slam's definitely not bad. I'll get rid of Smoke Screen. Yeah. Okay, so that, so the Natu like insanely dangerous. Alright. Yeah, we cannot let Lunatone set up, that's for sure. Stab Solar Beam. Well, not Stab Solar Beam, but insanely fast Solar Beam. Alright, we will... Actually, you know what? No, you dick. Ugh. I mean, we knew Psychic was eventually gonna fuck us anyways. Yeah, okay. Damn, okay. The twins are kind of insane. Alright, yeah, because we never actually saved. So send that back. Alright, that's mulligan number 2, but mostly because I fucked up. Alright, just turn up to 400 speed so we can more quickly just run through everything. Scarlet and ZA are fun, but it's still like 1% of the potential. Yeah, you're not wrong. They could definitely do a lot more, to say the least. Crobat comes out. We hit Ice Beam. Hit Ice Beam again. One more time. We don't switch for camera up. We need to get the item. But yeah, like if the Pokemon Company would actually invest the like even a mild portion more money into their games. Actually, I just realized I think I went the wrong way. Get up, over, in. Yeah, okay. I went the wrong way. That's on me. But hey, at least my favorite game, RuneScape, is the best. I definitely have. I don't think I've ever heard a singular bad thing about the RuneScape devs. All right, so we fly. Come on. There we go. Jesus. Is it here? Yeah. Okay. We deal with all this. New CEO's goated. I can't say I know anything about the new CEO or anything like that, but just again, RuneScape in general just seems like a very solid game, and the devs behind it are just like they care about their game, which is the big thing. Is like actually, you know, caring about the game that you produce. Joins, promise no microtransactions, proceeds to remove microtransactions from RuneScape 3, which is basically killed it. He plays RuneScape. Actually, I mean, yeah. Microtransactions are probably some of the worst things that have ever happened to gaming. Dude literally said we're gonna lose money, but it might take us more money. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's like you lose out on like microtransactions and things like that, but it's better to have a happy, healthy player base than trying to take advantage of the whales. All right, I think it was what, right? I forgot we used Luigi throughout this entire thing. Give me the nugget, give me the master ball. Don't appreciate you self-destructing there, man. Kind of rude. cut you, we surf everything else. Interesting that the Carvana survived that time around. Weird. Think him being a longtime player, yeah. Actually having somebody in charge that actually like enjoys the game itself is a big thing. Like having someone take over, like be in charge of something that they know nothing about or they have no passion or care for, it kind of just ruins the overarching experience. I will Mega Drain you, and I will Surf. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the chance. Alright, so that takes care of that. Finally get out of here. Unlike a lot of games, to the devs of RuneScape, absolutely. Not only players, but they interact with the community a lot. Yeah, being able to interact with the community is definitely a big thing for sure. Like, if you're not like listening to the community or trying to take into like account like what they are saying, you're probably not like going to be a successful dev, in my opinion. Alright, we don't need to talk to that guy. Let's see, we need to talk to you. And nobody else gave us anything except for you? Yeah, some stuff. Alright. Alright, not that I am going to just constantly save scum, but let's save here so that way, you know, things go fucking sideways. Just not random names. There's no other games where I recognize a ton of dev names and their yeah, that's definitely like one thing that like I know for certain. It's like I don't think I really know any like specific dev names off the top of my head. All right, we're definitely going to heal up. All right, I think we should be better off now that I'm gonna lock in a little bit more, just a little bit. So we need to sell off the nugget. I think we still want to get up to the 50 super pots. I think we're also gonna buy a handful of oh, I had 2 nuggets. Interesting. I don't remember getting the other nugget. Let's see. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna buy a bunch of hypers, I guess. Alright, how much is 28? That's like... Okay, that... Alright. We got hypers out the wazoo. Let's see. Energy, potion antidote. Yeah, let's put... Alright, cool. We will now be a little bit more aware of our surroundings. Glad 7-year-old me got hooked to the best game. Good RNG. Would have been sad if they... Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of MMOs. I don't know what it is specifically about it, but the gameplay loop for MMOs don't hold me very well. 9 times out of 10, I will what's what I'm looking for? I will get bored with MMOs by around level 20 for the most part. The deepest I've ever gone into an MMO was New World, and I think I got to about like level 50 or something like that. Let's heal up. But I think the main reason why I got as far as I did in New World is specifically because of playing with friends. I think that's the big thing is it's like not having friends to play MMOs with really just kills it overall. All right. I'm gonna surf. Do I Will-O-Wisp to get... You know what? I will take the chances on the Kadabra. Hitting you with Will-O-Wisp is probably a little bit more important. Get Kadabra out of here. Surf for a bit of... You bastard. How dare you hit Miracle there? Also, how did I... There's no way that I... Oh, maybe I did do enough damage. But wild to me that you click Mirror Coat there instead. Okay. Okay, well, that's just generally annoying. Alright, alright, instead of trying to hit 2 things at once, let's focus on just murdering things, I guess. I have the best best New World username. Ooh, what's the username in your username in New World? Sucks the game is dead. But I have the name Monkey. Interesting. The fact that like you just have that one singular word kind of impressive. I'm gonna say, okay, I was gonna say doubling down on the Natu probably smart. Was ready on, that's fair. Also, like being that level of ready, also mildly surprising because oh, what's what I'm looking for? Because I remember logging in for the first time and there being like a, what, 3,000, 4,000 person queue. That's nuts. Brother got Ent? Damn. Snipe the name Tuesday. Jeez. That is wild. Alright. Apparently Swampert was just not meant to be. I still think that's our best bet, but yeah, we'll see. If we can at least make it through the gym, I'll be happy. If not, I mean, it sucks to say, I will probably still reset to make it through the gym because we're already so deep, and I don't have the time to invest in restarting over, to say the least. Plus, at the end of the day, I'm literally just doing this to do a guide. Like, I do want to try and play this as legit as possible, but at the end of the day, it's more for a guide than actively, like, saying, hey, I got all the achievements. Because arguably, at the end of the day, it's more about... It would end up being more about, what's the word I'm looking for? I've completely lost my train of thought. I honestly don't remember where I was going with it. It doesn't really matter. Pretty sure you made the... Honestly, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've played. Nah, I was kind of hoping I was gonna one-shot. Whatever. Get rid of Curse. Same kind of crazy how they released some update. Yeah. Like, I know I saw like some of my like streamer friends go through and like hop back into it and, you know, try it out. I'm like, I don't know. I don't have the one for it. Like, I had fun with the time that I had, but especially once we got towards like the later game and like a part of our group that, like, you know, played it, like them all right, them hitting the sunny day kind of sucks. Okay, Naughty's at least out. That's pretty big. Grumpig comes out. I think we gotta crunch you. And as much as I don't really want to, I think our best bet is to Hyper you. Solar Beam sucks. Them doubling down. Ugh. Maybe if I would have went for the kill instead. Alright. So I think we gotta crunch you and then just hit Surf. Yeah. Ugh. That Grumpig hits way too hard. Alright, so I think we gotta crunch the pig. And I think we have to hyper the Lombre. The first dungeon raid I did made me realize the game was... honestly, the first dungeon / raid I did in New World, I thought it was incredibly fun. Again, I was playing with friends, so it probably made it a lot more fun and exciting. Yeah, and then, oh yeah, because we got essentially 4 times. Wow, just falling right into... Oh, okay, well that's not good. Yeah, Grumpig being... Ugh, I guess Flamethrower. Okay, so I gotta crunch you, and I gotta essentially sacrifice you to set you up. Alright, Grumpig down, which is useful. Okay. Gotta crunch you. Gotta hyper you. Oh my god. That's what was exciting for me. I didn't... Because I know I went with, what was it? The Sword and Shield and then the Staff? I went like full Paladin, which I thought was a fun to play as. Yep, so... that's where we're in real trouble, is I don't have any, like, real option to, like, really kill anything. Just dies. So I need to crunch you, kill you. Then Psychic comes in. Yeah, okay. I didn't like I need Swampert for this. Obviously going in with one Pokemon that isn't at level cap is really killing me. It also doesn't help that I have 2 Pokemon that are weak to Psychic. It was really fun yeah. I was probably more built for sniping people. Yeah, that makes sense. I will say I never did any of the... I never really did any of the PvP. Oh, I never... Oh, crap. I just realized I saved before selling and buying. Okay, we'll have to do that. All right. Ooh. Okay. So. All right. Some things that I should probably do. I should probably move some items around. Because if I at least have Mystic Water on Swampert, we'll probably be a little bit better off. Slightly boosts water moves. Is that any better than, or is that the same as, what is it? The Mystic Water, or, yeah, Mystic Water. Hyper Potions. Yeah, we went 28 on those. Ran with PvP active all the way almost max level. Jeez. Yeah, I don't like MMOs enough for that. It's like, and when it comes to FPSs, I used to be really into FPSs. Really into FPSs. Not nearly as much anymore. All right, I'm also gonna swap out Chucky. As much as I enjoy. Oh wait, did I? Oh shit. Okay, no wonder Chucky's been suffering. I completely forgot that we needed to teach the little bastard Shadow Ball. We've been out here having him use Feint Attack, which isn't even stab. All right, we're getting rid of Spite. Okay, having Shadow Ball on this little bastard probably gonna increase the amount of damage he's doing significantly. This is why you don't play games weeks in between, chat. This thing having Shadow Ball is gonna go nuts. All right, let's save again. I'm mostly done with FPS games now, which is 90% CS. But I got Battlefield 6 though, and it's been fun. But other games, yeah. I know me personally, I have found that as I've gotten older, my level of competitiveness has dropped down significantly, and I don't get the same level of enjoyment out of what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, now we're oh my god, I've been playing this game wrong. It's like, all right, number one tip for doing all of the retro achievements: don't go weeks in between playing. Just keep playing. Jesus Christ. All right, Surf, Shadow Ball. I'm 26 and I'm still. I will definitely say, definitely being 34 in the. Oh right, you're part normal. Forgot about that. All right, step one. We're just absolutely nuking the fucking the Wobbuffet. I'm not playing around with this stupid son of a bitch. Oh my god, one shot the Wobbuffet. Look at this monster Chucky here. But yeah, as I've gotten older, I don't have the same level of skills that I had back when I was in college. That being said, I think it's more so of how a lot of the FPSs have changed throughout the years. Because I was like insane at Halo Reach. That was like my the top of my gaming was Halo Reach. Like that was my game. But like the more recent games, they haven't really called to me, but I would say that the first Splitgate, I haven't touched Splitgate 2 because the devs from that team seem kind of douchey. But Splitgate, I was good at Splitgate. Splitgate felt rather good. But it'll come to, everything starts to slow down, and especially as a lot of FPSs evolve and they change things, and and like the mechanics kind of like they go from like, oh, because like if you've ever played like Halo, any of the original Halos up through Reach compared to like 4, 5, and Infinite, you know there's like you can tell there's a significant difference on how they've changed things. I mean, hell, look at Call of Duty from Modern Warfare up till now, like how much the game's changed. I'm sure in like 10 years time, FPSs will change very much so again, and we'll be in like a very similar situation, right? But it's definitely one of those things where I don't think a lot of people are like, when they say they're good, like more often than not, they're usually not blowing smoke out their ass or anything like that. I think most people are, you know, being authentic when they're like, yeah, no, I'm good. Like you can tell when someone's like overselling their skills, to say the least. All right. I'm going to... I got 2 Leppas left. I'm pretty certain I have some Ethers. Okay, I got 3 Ethers. I'm going to Ether Shadow Ball. And I'm going to Ether Surf. And then save. Because, I don't know, CSGO lost its spark when it... Yeah. Yeah. Definitely things like CSGO and like Valorant, that's a little too like precision twitchy. I think those are a little bit too much for me personally. Man, that Zatu's fast as fuck. Wow. I can't imagine Claydol's actually that fast. That's kind of wild to me. Well, we can one-shot the Natu now. Alright, I'm not as worried about the Claydol. Get rid of the Grumpig. Alright. I think we crunch you. Actually, wait, no. Hold on. I lied. We bag. Oh, right. We never moved our Hyper Potions up. We Hyper Potion you. I really want to try Hollow Knight at some point, Giddy. At some point, I would love to try Hollow Knight. Alright. Bag. Hyper. Chucky. It's hard. I'd find that mildly hard to believe, personally. Of course you crit. Fuck you, game.
I guess you're gonna miss the panty
Adam!
raid.
The what?
I hate this. I hate this fight so much. I'm remembering how much I hated dealing with these twins. But how's it going, Adam? How is your Saturday? What were you getting up to? Good luck on Pokemon. Yeah, I desperately need the good luck. I desperately need the good luck. This is not going well at this point. Penny? Okay, I can take Penny out here in a moment. The people above me were yeah, once you hit once you see like actual, like if you ever go up against a real pro player, especially when it comes to FPSs, you will see like it's like really good average player and then like bottom level pro player. The gap in between the two is insane. I was ranked 99.9% halftime. Yeah. That gap is crazy. Really? Yeah, for just playing through Cuphead and then watching other people play through Hollow Knight, I feel like Hollow Knight would be much easier overall to get the hang of, rather than a lot of the what's the word I'm looking for? Of the Cuphead fights and whatnot. I'm 98.44. I mean, no longer 99. Big old noob. Played with and against pros, no problem. Good, thanks. How's it going? Started Black Myth Wukong. That's a game that I've been wanting to try. I just never had the time. Called it quits. Boss was impossible. Fair enough. And then tried Mario 64 speedrun. Finished with Legends. Nice variety. Nice variety. Also, everybody, if you're hearing my voice, go follow Adam here. Great person. Like clearly he says, variety games. Just genuinely fun time. You're not gonna be disappointed. All right, and then I will get back to chat, but I gotta run Penny Potty because otherwise she's just gonna be annoying. Yeah, I see you looking at me. But everyone, give me a few moments. I will be right back. Oh, owie. Okay, I forgot that you send out like a little wind scythe. Okay, that's not bad. And up. Oh, that's dumb. Oh, that's so dumb. More like thigh museum, am I right? You're not wrong. Thick thighs save lives, and oh shit, he got chicken legs. Fuck, we're dead. So there's a ledge. You know what? This seems like a safety hazard. Somebody needs to get a hold of OSHA. This is a safety hazard.
Oh my god, I fucking got him while he's driving. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. That was so good.
It's Rabbit Mario's I love it. Okay, so it's essentially Rabid Cloud Strife Genderman. I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, you scatty bitch! Yeah, buddy! Oh, damn it!
Eat it.
Alright.
Excuse me? Can I hit this man, please? Hello, game? Okay. Pretty sure you shouldn't be allowed to alert to arms when I'm beating your head in, but you know, whatever. It's not my game to design. Got it. Perfect for spooky seasons. Ooh, we got us a nice hit right here. A Radiant Gardevoir. Ooh, and I don't even think that's technically the rare. Ooh, snap. Nice hit in a row. Got the Zorora V-Star. Okay, so that one pack. Oh my god, it keeps going. It keeps going. Trainer Art Gallery Snorlax. We can't let it start rolling out. Life gets dangerous when the milk starts rolling.
Revenge me for killing you.
Okay, I'm back. But yeah, at some point I'll probably pick up Hollow Knight, but that's gonna be more so of when your boy's got the funds for it. played all. Wow, Lunatone is just so goddamn tanky. Yeah, I don't understand how in the world these two are just so goddamn tanky. It's like 80 hours to finish. That sounds about right. Especially, like, it's like, I definitely think you could probably get a lot more than 80 hours, especially if you go for like 100%. But yeah. All right. All right. New quick save, because yeah, I'm just genuinely surprised that okay, item. Take off the soft sand. Item. Give. Let's give you the sea incense. Actually, bag. Real quick. Oh, what I'm trying to do. We're gonna give Chucky the quick claw to see if we can't outspeed the whatchamacallit, the Natu or Zatu, because that thing being that insanely fast is what's really fucking us. Yeah, okay, so I'm pretty certain I one-shot it last. Like, what are these? What is this RNG shenanigans? Do not recommend 112%. I can't imagine that I would get that deep into. Oh yeah, I should probably switch things around. Sea incense. Give a quick claw. Because I think this is the right setup. It's just I gotta kill the stupid, the Zatu. Because you have to beat every boss in the game that's the harder version without dying in a row. Oh, right, because of the, whatchamacallit, their arena or whatever, right? Yeah, so, Pantheon, that's it. Okay, so I guess in Gen 3 you don't have an actual yeah, okay. So I'm guessing in this scenario it is better to run goggles out front. So how do I want to pull this off? I think we gotta just kill the Zatu as quickly as possible because Zatu's dangerous. Okay, yeah, definitely the order on how they're like setting things up feels very weird. All right, so we hyper Chucky. And we Shadow Ball Grundig. Yeah, them doubling down there fucks me. Ugh. Alright, we need to figure out how to make this work. DLC, fuck that. Trying to do it. Ugh. Just need to do every boss. Currently, I just unlocked the second one. I'm trying to beat that now. Hollow game is #1 favorite game. Yeah, it's like, but I do not care about the pain. I mean, that's fair. I don't blame you. Oh wait. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So starting off with Kip is not worth it because they specifically set it up in a way that just absolutely ruins you. I think. So I think starting with Flygon and the Banette are the right calls. maybe Xatu isn't nearly as scary as I'm making it out to be. How in the world are you still alive? That's wild to me. Alright. Crunch Shadow Ball? Oh, you bastard. Alright, what the I find it hard to believe that the Clay Doll survived that. No flinch. Grumpig comes out, which is the dangerous thing. Alright, so this is where we Hyper Potion. No flinch. Yeah, damn. Like, I do not know what this game wants from me. Like, this, I feel like this level cap's not quite enough for how this is set up. Like, I think you desperately... Yeah, so that's where the Quick Claw came into effect. It didn't say anything, but it came into effect. Grumpig then comes out. Earthquake hits everything. I have to then come here to Hyper Chucky, because otherwise Chucky's just gonna die. Then from here I need to Shadow Ball, I think Clay Doll. Nope, they just double down on Psychics. Like, I don't know what this game wants from me. Like, what can I do here? Like, obviously, like, two of my Pokemon are absolutely useless. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, wait, do I? Oh, I do have the Mystic Water. Okay, so, actually... Alright, let's take that. Let's get... Actually, yeah, let's give you the Mystic Water. I think we just keep the Sea Incense on Kip. Maybe we try Lombre out front. Alright, we'll make that quick save too. Because, like, just trying to figure this out kind of... Like, this feels bad. Trying to do this. Like, I'm almost wondering if I need to, like, specifically do this in a way that... Like, I understand. Yeah, that's... What can I do to make this any better? Because Lombre is definitely not it. Neither, like... Okay, what's your speed? Because you are genuinely faster. 120. Yeah, everybody else is slow as fuck. Do I have anything like, do I have any like proteins or anything like that? HP ups don't really do me much good. Oh. Okay, we raised the attack a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna, you know, really help us out much. Special defense could be helpful, but I don't think, okay. Alright. Does any of that actually help me out here? We get the crunch, special defense falls, which means nothing. Yeah, and with Grumpig coming out, like, and... Yeah, Claydol being... I might honestly just have to restart a run. I might just have to full on start a run and see if I can get a better, like, roll on dealing with these. Because I don't... Because I don't know of a way to get through this with the team that we have, specifically. Because, you know what, maybe we... Okay, Grumpig still comes out. Interesting. Actually, alright, so, hold on. Thinking here. I think Banette is just still too important. I think Banette's far too important for me not to... Yeah, because then we get double psychicked. Ugh. Truck, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the party. I'm sure Chester sent you over, and I appreciate that. But how you doing? How are you doing? How is your Saturday? Had to think about that a little bit. But any townies, welcome here. We love our townies here. Doing all right? Hell yeah. Love to hear that. Absolutely love to hear that. Yeah, I think the only... Alright, so... Okay. So I think we need to live in a world where... we get the... setup where... we crunch, we shadow ball. If Sunny Day goes off, we can't handle what's about to come. Now we're literally just trying to RNG manipulate to actually get to go first, which is annoying, which I don't want to do. It's just I'm trying to see if there's like a feasible way for me to do this, or if I have to like try and more specifically make sure to really have a very specific team coming in here, which is, you know, obviously incredibly hard with doing this as a Nuzlocke. Was actually setting up some good lurks. Ooh, we love our lurks around here. Love our lurks around here. Okay, can I get one? Okay, I'm wondering, like, does it like predetermine when Quick Claw goes off, like when the battle starts up? Because I feel like... Okay, so back to here. Let's speed it up to like save ourselves a little bit of time. Nope. Because I think if we can at least get that, like, the RNG to work the way we want it to, we might be okay. Oh, wait. Did we get a... Oh, god damn it. I hit the... I was gonna say, did we hit a crit? I meant to turn down the speed. God damn it. Alright, that one didn't do anything. Alright, crunch, shadow ball. Okay. Grumpig comes out, earthquake, hits everything. Then, ooh, okay, so if we hit the crit and then, okay, that's actually pretty solid. Alright, from here, I need to crunch, actually no, I need to, this is where we hyper Chucky. And then we have to shadow ball. Ugh. Rude. Alright, so this is where we bring out the Kip. And I think this is where we can kind of go a little nuts. If we can get rid of the Lunatone, wow, it not being able to set up whatsoever, it makes it pretty well useless. Holy shit. That's insane. Alright. I think we have to switch out Kip to make sure Kip stays alive. Solar Beam hits, doesn't really do much. Also goes for a Solar Beam, which is fine. Earthquake doesn't kill. Wow, okay, they just really went after our boy. That's kind of rude, to be honest. Alright. We crunch, we surf. Oh, you dick. Perfect. We crunch, we swap, we bring in the Ouija. We crunch, we sky uppercut. Okay. There's a world where we can technically do this, but my god, is it not worth it. Okay. Yeah, I think we just keep going for now. I think if we hit one more wall like that, like if the next gym is just god awful, I think what I'll do is I'll make a separate playthrough and deal with things that way, because my god, that was genuinely unbearable. Like 2 gym leaders in a row that just like I can't remember her name, but the flying gym leader. She was more of a kind of a random RNG, didn't really expect the shenanigans that came with it. You stayed alive. You were. Alright, you know, I've been bringing Torkoal. I don't really want Torkoal, to be honest. I think Rhyhorn will be... Ooh, actually... I don't remember who the next gym leader is, but honestly, Voltor's probably good. Okay, we take that. Try to move Pokemon. Sharpbeak, we put that in the bag. Charcoal, you actually no, we bag that for now. We bag that. Alright, we will worry about everything else. Alright, is everybody topped up? Yeah, everybody's topped up and good. Alright. Now where the crap do we get dive? Do we have to go? Right, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we have to technically go back to here to get dive, right? Alright. Like, I will say, like, if I had more time, I would treat this Nuzlocke exactly the way it should be treated, but yeah, I don't have the time to essentially reset and be like, you know what? It's like, let's take it back from the top. Again, like, I don't mind like off stream playing at like 400 speed to like burn through the game to like get caught back up, but I don't think y'all wanna sit through that, and I don't blame you. So this is more of a I'm doing this for content reasons and not specifically like I'm doing this because I can't handle a Nuzlocke. You've all seen me go through Nuzlocks. I'm just, you know, trying to think what's gonna be best for content, and the main thing is I am going through this game, getting all the achievements specifically to create a achievement guide, and I feel like if I can... Actually, do I need to talk to any of these people? Okay, do you guys all just say the same crap? But yeah, Adam. Like, I'll 100% mention it in the thing, like, yeah, when it came to like this specific battle, I had to do it multiple times because I felt like it was like a little bit much. When you get to this point in the game, you'll absolutely want to do, you know, X, Y, Z to make sure that, you know, you're set and ready, because these Pokemon are a little ridiculous. You're gonna want to do your best to set up one shots for a lot of these, because otherwise you're gonna be in trouble. Because I know the Swablu for the flying gym, that fact that that thing survived a ice beam is wild to me. I don't understand how it survived it, like, and it barely survives an ice beam. Like, I think my Swampert even has, like, obviously we're several levels ahead, but I guess you are more of a physical attacker. Weird. Swampert should definitely not be a physical attacker. Like, I mean, I understand why he is, especially with, you know, his Mega, but yeah, no, in this scenario, should not be a physical attacker. So that might be a little bit of the reason why. Yeah, we're not gonna teach self-destruct. Self-destruct, not a useful move in this playthrough. Alright, we good? Take the fuel, Groudon, have fuel power, yep. Okay, I don't understand what the point of... Yeah, those three are my best three. Let's be real, those three are top three. Metang, Skarmory, Aron. Okay, or Aggron. Solid choices, solid choices. Oh no, a camera up. Whatever will we do? Surf. Look at that. Easy. Mighty. Two mighty Annas. Two mighty Annas. Wow. Swaggered up Metal Claw. Get wrecked. Alright, I'm gonna hit Surf. Don't swagger me. Solid. Golbat comes out. Alright, I'm gonna hit Ice Beam. Thank you for setting up that. Snapped out of the confusion. Let's go! I don't know why I went for the Golbat again. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Alright, Crobat's down. Alright, camera up's out. You know what that means, folks. Man, that Golbat just setting up Surf like it's no tomorrow. I respect the hustle. Oh, cool. We even helped Metang level up a little bit. That's hilarious. Alright, now we just keep clicking attack on Golbat until we can possibly hit it. That's one good hit. Actually, wait. I think I need to... Yeah, I was gonna say I need to hit Surf. I need to hit Ice Beam. Cool, Metang just out here popping shots like it's no one's business. We failed to make the volcano erupt. We failed to control Groudon after we had awoken it. Is our goal to expand the land misguided? Yes, it's insanely misguided. If we, Team Magma, are wrong, then might Team Aqua's goal to expand the sea also be equally misguided? Yes, 100%. Y'all are nuts. Alright, we will give up on the fuel. There appear to be more important matters that I must examine. Okay, cool. Whew, that was 2 tenths, Rosnell. Thank you. I have something to give you as a thank you for your support. Please come see me at home after this. Oh, yes. I don't live in Rustboro City. I live here on this island. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't know where the fuck your home is. But I'm assuming it's the one empty house that has like the two cases in it. Was it this one? I don't think it was, right? No. There's one of the ones over here. Okay, I know it wasn't that one. I think it's this one? No. This one, right? There we go. Cool. Alright, what are you giving me? Is it dive? I'm assuming it's dive. To my home, thank you for all that you've done. We got dive, people, which we are gonna have to find space for it on Swampert, sadly. Because I don't think anyone else is gonna be able to learn dive. I did buy an extra flamethrower. You know what? We can always buy more. Let's immediately teach it to Kurama, so that way they'll have it. You know, I don't care about in prison. Just, you know, while I'm thinking about it. Ooh, you know what? Shockwave? I'm assuming Ball is life. It will eventually learn Thunderbolt naturally. I don't think it'll ever learn Shockwave. So, we'll throw Shockwave on it. Yeah, nobody here can learn it. Alright. I guess we get rid of Muddy Water because we never click it anyways. The big issue is going to be when Waterfall comes into play. Because if I don't have another Pokemon to pick up Waterfall, we're going to be in trouble. If it wasn't for the fact that we're Nuzlocking, I would like be like, okay, let's just fish for like a Phoebus. Oh my god, I just realized I never talked to the one guy to get the fishing rod because of me resetting my save. Because I was stupid and I didn't remember how Destiny Bond worked. It was here though, right? Not you. That down there was just about a game. Was there a building up to the left here? There was, okay. This guy has the, okay. Yeah, you need Super Rod, even though I'm not ever gonna realistically use the Super Rod until I start working on filling out the Pokedex. Which, that won't be anything anyone here has to worry about watching. Because I generally plan on doing that mostly off screen. I'll still probably keep Saturdays to, you know, until I completely finish this. I'll probably, like, when I hit that point where it's like, okay, it's time to fill out the decks, then I will worry about that. But until then, all right. Luigi out front. All right, let's see. I know. Let's see, we got one there, one there. I know there's one all the way up in the corner. Can I cut you? I can. Yeah, so let's dive here first. Alright, we're not gonna fight level 9s. Being able to swim this fast is actually really nice. Right. Let's say, what is our first one down here? Clan Pearl. Stun Spore. Alright, bag. Items, medicine, Pokeballs. Do I have it? I was gonna say, let's try Netball. Perfect. We'll just go simple. I know that's not how you actually spell Pearl, but we're going based off of the actual name. We're just gonna call it Pearl. so where does this pop us out at? Route 124? What? I don't know. Oh, probably just yellow shard. Okay. That'll get us a thunderstone, I'm assuming. Though I'm assuming it's probably along the lines of you need to find multiple. Whee. Alright, so there's that. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's any... other spots specifically that we've passed by already? 1 pearl. Alright, well, that's some money in the pocket. And then nothing here. Alright. I couldn't see if the thing went down or not. Alright, okay. Might as well hit things while we can. We can go back up and fight the one trainer. Okay, so we can go up there. Alright, we got a calcium. We can go up there. I guess we go up this one first just to see. Okay, looks like this doesn't actually lead anywhere. We're not gonna fight a level 12. Yeah, nothing's here unless there's something on those rocks, which I'm not going to worry about. I definitely think Jaizu, like, speeding up how quickly you move while surfing and while you dive, I think that's one of the big things that's like a really good quality of life update for Recharged Yellow. And I think this will definitely help a lot of people's general complaints of there's too much water for Gen 3. Ooh. Art scale, nice. Okay, so let's use this dive spot, but we know the guy up above us. Oh, no, there was an item there. I guess let's check this way. Carbos? Okay. Nothing. Alright, so... seeing as how realistically we're gonna have to go back anyways, let's do this one first and we can pick up the other one on the way. Okay, nothing tucked back there. We don't mess with the level 9s because it's not worth it. Blue shard. $31. We can deal with a 31. That's probably realistically worth at least some XP, right? Alright, Pelipper comes out. Alright, another Pelipper comes out. We'll probably, you know, skedaddle. But yeah, we can generally handle a Pelipper. If I can get a couple of solid water types just to what's the word I'm looking for? Just to hit with Mega Drain to get our health back, I think we'll be looking pretty good. Back this way. Nope, we already went that way. Speaking of, my health. Yeah, we'd probably need like 2 more of those. Chinchou would have been a pretty cool one to get. Lantern's a solid Pokemon. Kip hit 50. Wingold's about to come out. You know, I'm gonna see something. I know it's probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna see something. We're faster, and 4 times damage is insane. When in doubt, 4 times damage, baby. Okay. Green shard. Not mad about that. Is there anything special about this one? It just seems like another. There. Just seems like an awkwardly placed one in comparison, because it's like a perfect square, not like kind of like the general like outline like the other ones are. Alright, I can. It's when it becomes a Pelipper. That's where it gets extra tanky. I do have to worry about Cut missing, but ooh, okay. All right, we're getting an Electrode. That's cool. To be honest, I don't think I probably had a general idea of where Voltorb evolved. I don't know if I would have been able to specifically say 30, which I'm not mad about. I should probably check Electrode stats. Just to see. And at least it's more special attack than attack, so that at least makes sense. Okay, yeah, we already went there. Alright, so we haven't fought her, and we haven't done that dive that we're next to, so we'll do that here. When in doubt, just punch something. Not another person to just randomly call me for no reason. Karana. Dive. It doesn't look like there's anything here, so undive. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I went down far enough from on this side. Big Pearl. Ooh, now we're talking. Now we're in the big monies. Let's do this battle real quick. If it wasn't for the fact that I still have to grind out some stuff in Bloodborne, I would definitely take the time to do a second save for this, just to set up another Nuzlocke run, just in case it does hit the way it's been going, and it's just like, oh, I have to essentially just I've hit a point where there's something about I don't know if it's this game or if it's Emerald in general, but it definitely feels like I kind of need to just accept the fact that for whatever reason, this specific game, you need the right Pokemon to get through this Nuzlocke. It's not just oh yeah, no, you can kind of, get some things done here and there. These last 2 gyms have shown us if you don't have the right Pokemon to handle the situation, you're probably looking at a bad time. Not being able to kill Xatu turn 1, pretty devastating. Because with how fast it is, and having Sunny Day just to set up the Clay Doll and the eventually the Soul Rock, kind of rough. Not gonna lie, not a good time. Alright, I don't think there's anything over that way. We got another place to dive. I'm doing my best to just dive everywhere. Art scale. All right, not gonna say no to that. Okay, this is okay. If we would have kept going like slightly down from Moss Deep. Okay, so we're like not even. There's not anything diveable over here, is there? Okay, well, genuinely impressed that that one survived. Oh, okay. Ooh, maybe we have to go down this way. Alright, or does this, like, eventually connect over? No, this does not look like it eventually. Okay, so let's double check to make sure we're not missing anything over on the one side. Okay, so double battle here, probably a dive thing, and that's probably where that ends, if I had to guess. Actually, we'll sky uppercut you, and we will mud shot you. Alright, I'm guessing 50 is probably the level cap. But we will find out here. Is there anybody... You know, we'll throw Ball as life just to help them level up a little bit quicker, because I don't think these trainers are particularly super strong in comparison to Ball. Yeah, they're not that much different. Alright. Sky Uppercut you. We will Shockwave you. Minimize. We'll go for a cut and a shockwave. Let's say I know shockwave at least won't miss. Alright, again, I'm still assuming that. Okay, wait. So does this about to? Okay, yeah, we are not gaining any levels. 50 is the cap, which isn't, you know, horrible, but it's also not great for us. Actually, Ball. About to attempt Pantheon 2. Ooh, good luck. Oh, okay, so this does all connect. Okay. Let me go heal up real quick, just so I can have as many moves as I possibly can, but I know we just switched off of whatchamacallit. Oh, going for 3. Very nice. How many is there in total? It is just the 3, right? Haven't done 2 because got 1. Okay. I can't remember. There's 5. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's nothing over there. So this all just comes into this. Oh yeah, and then this is all just diveable. So I guess let's dive this real quick. Okay, looks like this. Okay, can I surface here? Right. Does this put us up in a... No, it just... Okay. So that really didn't do anything for us, so... I definitely think, like, the underwater sections here could have been a lot more interesting. I think they... Okay, so this is, like, a new area. Is this blocked off anywhere? No. It just seems like they kind of just threw this together so that way they can be like, oh yeah, hey, we did, you know. It's like we made dive not like a useless HM, which honestly I would argue dive is a pretty useless HM. But I guess, like, I mean, if you want to like avoid a lot of battles, this probably isn't bad. Oh, okay, so that's probably Archie's thing. All right, before we go and do that, let's, I guess, do all these overworld fights, so that way we can get everybody leveled up. How far down did I? Actually, wait. 17's not gonna be enough. All right, this seemed like a small portion, but I don't think it was actually connected to anything. 18's not enough. Like, this looks like a much bigger area, but I don't think it's like actively like connected to anything. Star piece, not mad about that. Nothing hiding up there. Okay, that was literally just go underwater and get a star piece. Also, I don't think this surfing around dealing with all the water and whatnot would be nearly as bad if you got consistent Pokemon levels. Honestly, I forgot how far I swam down. Alright, 21's at least a little bit more in line. Okay, so let's see. Right, okay, so we want to do this fight. Who do we have in spot 2? Goggles? Alright, if we need to switch out Ball, I'll switch out Ball, but I think we should be generally okay. At least with what we have. Alright, that actually works. So we'll Shockwave you. I will Dragon Claw you. Thunderwave is annoying. Shockwave you. Dragon Claw you. Okay, everybody gets paralyzed. Cool. Ha! Ah! Okay, full restore. Goggles. We will then crunch the bird. Wait, what? Oh, right. Shockwave, you, bag. We will full heal you. Alright, so we stopped it from using Endeavor because that's clearly what it was going to do. Rollout might not be bad. I'll at least get rid of Tackle. Goggles hits level cap. Skarmory then comes out. Surf, not that big of a deal. Shockwave, not doing that again. I'm gonna crunch Skarmory because I want it gone. Because I don't want to see what kind of shenanigans it can pull off. Alright, pulling it a little close for comfort, but that's fine. Another rare candy. Just so I don't have to surf all the way back. But I think the smart play is probably surf around, do all the fights, get these two up to level. Honestly, it might not be... Ooh, actually, that's probably not a bad idea. I might want to swap out at least one more of these Mons. Alright, so let's see. Oh, gotta move Plan Pearl. Alright. So I think we actually no, we specifically need Swampert so he can surf. I think we move out Breloom just so we can have the space. I think we bring in Oddish to get that leveling up. From there, You know what? Oh wait, no. I want Flagon for the fly, and we can't get rid of Machamp because he's not level 50 yet. But okay, we'll have Oddish in here just in case Breloom goes, so we can still have our grass coverage. After that, I think we either go Magikarp so we can run Gyarados, or we go Tentacool so we can have a Tentacruel to cover Swampert. Because Swampert's on borrowed time, let's be real. It'd probably be smarter to go with Tentacruel, only because then I won't have to worry about quad damage. Because dealing with quad damage is realistically what's going to get us in trouble. Yeah, because if I'm clicking Roll Out, we're in desperation. Is there anything up this way? I think that's the big question. Is there anything up and over? So this is 126 heading... Actually, oh wait. Did I ever get a town map? I don't remember. Or is that a part of the Pokenav? Poen map, okay. So, okay, we're heading... Oh, right, we have to dive to get to the thing. I don't think you're a mermaid at all. I think you're a liar. Alright, it's ball versus ball. Who can ball harder? Electro can. Electro can ball harder. Alright, Oddish is evolving. Not a big surprise. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Cool. And the nice thing is I don't need to worry about evolving oh, okay, so that's where that is. Alright. I don't need to worry about evolving Gloom anytime soon. I can hold off on that. Carvana. Definitely if we hit what is it, level cap, and Electro doesn't learn Thunderbolt, then we'll run back to the one city so we can grab that up. Did we? Okay, I think I already fought those two. Alright, 34. Yeah, we already fought those two. Alright, is there anything else specifically? Oh, maybe I should go check up first. Because I'm assuming going up is where it'll generally stop. Yeah, it looks like that's where that stops, but I should probably also check underneath. Yeah, so what is the deal here? Because I'm assuming this is its own little underwater section. Yeah, because Stardust, we have not been in here. But I'm assuming this all doesn't connect, right? Ultra Ball. Big Pearl. Oh, another underwater. What? Huh. That's not what I was expecting to find there. So, wait, which ones? Okay, so maybe this is this one? Or wait, no, is this to to Sidopolis? Ooh, okay, we can get Chinchou here. Alright, I'm going to Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Pokeball. I'm not using the Master Ball. Dive Ball. And we got him for a reason. Boom. Headlights. Oh, okay. Apparently this did connect. Okay, I didn't think that was the case. Okay, never mind. So the other place is 110% the Team Aqua hideout that we need to go to progress things. Because I don't think we can do the gym until we do the thing. And we can't do this until... Actually, wait, do we get... I think we can do the Groudon and or Kyogre fight before this gym, if I remember correctly. Which honestly, getting a legendary would be very solid for us. Right. I don't plan on talking to everyone here. I just want to heal up so I can fly back here so we don't have to keep surfing our way to and from here. There we go. We can talk to all the NPCs later, or I can just do that off stream. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so let's... Actually, just by curiosity. Why did... Alright, let's try that again. Maybe we can find something that isn't Magikarp here, and that'll be... I don't know if it'll actually let us catch anything here or not, but we'll find out. Alright, 2 Magikarps in a row. We're not finding anything else other than Magikarps here. Fine enough. I'm sure we could probably find something else there, but clearly the game's just like, nah, not today, buddy. Alright, okay, so we didn't fight you. I'm about to ruin this man's career. Wow. How in the world did you survive? First things first, all the hypers up top. Super potion to at least top you off. Right. Nope. I'm trying to go down. No, it doesn't matter. Throwing your whole heart into this, I mean, if that's really what you want to do. I see what she means by she's throwing her whole heart into this. Alright, 10 more levels for Ball. Alright, is there another way to get over? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we will want... Okay, now you're just being a jerk. We're not learning Grudge. If I use Grudge, that means I've accepted defeat. We're not learning Light Screen. I'm assuming this will take us to the other side. Nope, never mind. Found a blue shard though. Alright, real quick. Pokénav. Oh, man. So I need to go out, down, and then around to get to Pestelfloglu. I guess we can start heading that way anyways, because again, I need to get people leveled up. I don't know how, I can't imagine, actually, oh, I probably have to go out more, right? But I can't imagine, Vulpix / Ninetales will be hyper helpful specifically for the upcoming battles. It's just gonna be nice to, you know, have them on the team. Electrode, I could see being helpful. I don't even remember what the final gym type is, so I'm not even 100% sure, but I'm guessing if they mentored Wallace, that they might be a water type gym, which will be just, you know, great for us. Especially training up Electrode here, as well as side training Gloom. Alright, at the very least, these Tentacool have been recently at least, you know, strong. So now we're down to 128. I'm not nearly as confident with Electrode fighting just regular trainers. Shift Tree comes out. Goggles then comes out. Okay. Dragon Claw. Nose Pass about to come out. We'll send out the Kip. Because it's here specifically that the one place is, right? Alright, I guess we'll take a protein. Another place to dive. So it looks like that might be more of a dive here and just, you know, kind of travel faster scenario. Actually, no, maybe I do want to dive there. Maybe there's at least one thing down in there that's gonna be useful. I don't care about rematches. Why would you do this to me? Alright, so we dive underneath. There's nothing there. Ah, okay, item. Pearl. Alright, again, we're loading up on some money, which is really nice. Which will be really useful once we make it to the Elite Four. Alright. Actually, wait. Why do I want to keep going to the right? Oh, okay, that would take us to the Elite Four. I'm assuming we won't be able to go all the way over there. Who do we got? Alright. Yeah. Let's just do this as a double battle, see what we got going on here. If I remember correctly, we need... Alright, 39. Alright. I'm more worried about you, so... Penny again. Okay, we can take Penny out. Alright, everybody give me a few moments. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take Penny Potty, then we can keep on exploring. I think once we get Electrode up to 50, then we'll just go deal with Archie and them.
I believe she's putting out a fire.
That was. Ooh. Oh man, I punched the gun to death. What kind of bullshit's that? Oh no. Let me just move it. Okay. Alright, and you're probably gonna run a bit, so pew. Hey, pre-fired right into his wiener, guys! I did it! I pre-fired my gun right into the dude's wiener. Oh, owie. Okay, I forgot that you send out like a little wind scythe. Okay, that's not bad. And up. Oh, that's dumb. Oh, that's so dumb. It's Rabbit Mario's love. I love it. Okay, so it's essentially Rabid Cloud Strife Genderman. I love it. I'm here for it. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I think I just saw the beginning of the... I only did that because I knew it was like literally like 1 XP away from leveling. Yeah, okay, so that's where that just... So we need Waterfall specifically for that, but I think we've traveled at least far enough down. Actually, while I'm here... Alright, let's just do that. Alright, so you got that done and taken care of. 10 levels ahead. Still not one-shotting with Shockwave, sad. Alright, Fisherman. We can deal with the Fisherman. Show me a team of Gyarados, please. Well, not quite what I would have wanted, but you know, whatever.
I did not know Sonic Boom could miss. I thought it was a 100 accuracy move. Go figure. Right, Whalmer probably survives, right? No, surprise. I guess we got a, I can only think we got a low roll on that first, Moonlight. Source amount of HP regenerative varies with weather. Acid, sleep powder. Nah, I won't use it. If I'm realistic, I will not touch that move. Yeah, being able to heal myself, cool. We already fought you. Okay, we can come down, fight you. We don't fight that tentacool. We wait for this guy to show up. Yep, there you go, buddy. Oh shit. I did not realize that we ran out of uses of shockwave. Nice. Okay, so that leads to nothing. Okay, so we can keep going down. Right, I think at this point 22 is not enough unless it has unless the level starts with a 3. I'm not gonna fight it now. Sharpedo, eh? Alright, Electrode flying up through levels. Not a big surprise though. Nothing hiding down there. 17's not enough to fight. Up and around. There we go. Fire spin's better than nothing. Honestly, I'd rather have Will-O-Wisp Confuse Ray Quick Attack than Fire Spin, so. Because there's nothing really looking like it's over on this side, so. How many more? Oh, shit. Perfect. That being said, I'm probably never gonna actually really use elixirs anyways. So, let's just do that. Alright, now we're gonna keep going. Sharpedo, Shockwave, then we'll Dragon Claw you. Perfect, that's what we like to see. I know. Probably not enough for me to bother with. Not enough for me to bother with. Alright, finally out to Route 130. Not that I know what, any of the routes actually mean. Alright, I'm just gonna go Shockwave. I'm not playing around. Alright, 2 more levels for Ball is Life. Swift. Swift over Sonic Boom, at least. Oh shit, is this Mirage Island? Yeah, we'll put a Leppa here. Alright, what kind of shenanigans can we see here? Oh, why not? Okay, perfect. Haha, you little monster. Well, I guess now we don't have to hatch the one. Why not? We got one there. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have been surprised that Tentacruel would have survived a Shockwave. It's pretty heavy on the special defense, isn't it? Alright, Shockwave you again, Dragon Claw you. Still not quite enough for Ball's life to hit level 50. So we're gonna keep going. Alright, that got us about a quarter level towards 50, so that's pretty good. Ooh, what's this? Sky pill. Oh, wait. Can I be here? Nope. Okay, well, at least now know where Sky Pillar is. To be honest, I forgot that it was even out here. So that's good to know. We fought you, right? Yeah, okay. Let's deal with you. Alright. Ball's life 100% hitting 50 after this fight. There's oh, never mind. I thought there was another Pokemon. Alright. This fight is where we hit 50. Yeah, especially with Tentacruel coming out, that's gonna be a lot of experience. Alright, Kurama's actually how much? Okay, alright, let's go until at least Kurama's level 44. I think I'll use my rare candies on it just to kind of, actually no, because I don't think because I don't think Kurama will be specifically useful. I'm gonna say okay, cool, we at least made it to here. Yeah, I more so wanted to come here so I could at least fly here, so that actually works out really well. We got here just in the right amount of time. All right, let's switch out weed.
Alright, so let's see. Weed. And you are both on like the short list of. And then probably you if we lose Flygon. Like, short list to join the team. I think it's one of these ones here on the side that specifically you have the old man and he'll be like, I see Mirage. Okay, this guy, yeah. Oh my, I can see Mirage Island. Okay, yeah, so I thought that was Mirage Island. I'm assuming in this it's just always there. I can't imagine I've gotten like the 1 in 1,000 chance or whatever it is to actually see Mirage Island. But yeah. Isn't this how you're supposed to get, Oh, you asshole. Alright. Well, if these little bastards can have Shadow Tag, I'm out. Alright, let's see. So we want to go here. Just so we can surf down a little bit easier. So I'm pretty certain we want to take care of this before we get our 8th gym badge. I think that's like the order of operations. Alright, I think it's safe, like, because yeah, we come down here. We don't have to worry about running into Pokemon, which is kind of nice. Did I? Okay, I did. Was it not this one? Ah, it's this one down here. Come on. There you go. Alright, gonna save here just in case, because I don't know when things are gonna essentially pop off. Because I'm assuming what's gonna happen is we're going to like, ooh, do I? Okay, I was gonna say, do I have Rock Smash even? I do. Alright, so we got a cave to the left. Alright, well, we'll ignore the cave for now because I'm assuming cave is the right way to go. Actually, let me see. Did I pick up an extra Thunderbolt? Because I think it's, what, 26? I do not have an extra Thunderbolt, so we'll have to pick up Thunderbolt. Based on Poochienas and whatnot, let's throw Kurama out. Ooh, did I ever pick up the Charcoal from... I did, alright. Alright, let's boost that fire damage. Also, I don't think that there's anything Vulpix can really learn that I would want at this point, especially with what level it is, but... Vulpix, Bulbapedia... Scroll some more. Stats. Alright. Gen 3 moveset. It literally learned its last move already. Okay. I don't even have to think twice about it. I didn't think it was really gonna learn any more moves. Do I should have a Firestone, right? Cool, Firestone. Might as well get the best results out of Vulpix, right? Plus, we're gonna need it for the Pokedex entry anyway, so it's not like it's a waste.
As long as you don't throw out a water type, I'm set. Alright, I think we'll check this cave up here first. Hey, look, a water type. The one thing I didn't want to see. Cool. Go, Luigi. You got poison. Get wrecked. Alright, so that's more complicated puzzles. I'm gonna go back to the other place. Oh, hey, look, we can catch something here. Will-O-Wisp. Bag. Do I have... Nope. Alright, we're gonna go Ultra Ball. Stay in the ball. Back roll. I will say, getting a Zubat 1,000,000% like catapults it into first place for replacing like Flygon, because if I can get a Crobat, we'll be cooking. All right, we are not going to battle anything under level 30. Oh Christ. I'm going to assume that this way is the right way and this other way is towards something else. I want to see what's this way. Okay, that's a short... I don't... Am I really gonna have to play a game of which way is the right way? I really don't want to play that game. Alright, where does this way take us? Or is does this essentially loop? That brings us down to there. Right, well. Okay, I was hoping to do double battle, but whatever, guys. Alright, show me a Poochyena. Zubat will work. Don't show me a Carvana. How dare you? Alright, so I guess fuck it. What's down? Oh. Surprise! Here's a door that somehow leads you outside, even though, you know, whatever. Alright, so... Again, I'm assuming that way's the right way, but I want to generally explore. I don't think it matters one way or another which way I go. It's just, the main goal is I need to now go up instead of down. Alright, it begins with the 3, we fight it. Just to mostly help Ninetales get ready. Again, Ninetales realistically gonna be useless in the upcoming fights, but that's not gonna stop me from trying to use it. Oh, I know exactly where this... Okay, yeah, because it's literally just spits us out here. Okay, so it's just like, hey, here's choices to nothing. Pretty much. Which, you know, cool. I was gonna say, I want to do that. Alright. I'm gonna go left first. Even... Oh, crap. Alright. Well, it's this way, because I think the moving water streams is the right way to go. Okay, well,
Looks like no matter which way I choose, I'm gonna have to... Alright. So we have to go that way. Oh, we can run into the water types here. Alright, let's do a quick swappo. Again, anything that has... Alright, so... Right is wrong. This leads us to... Oh, okay. Okay, well, certainly fight a Golbat. So you have to do this. Alright, then. Ah, okay. So that takes care of that. Going down is unnecessary. So up it is. I'm assuming the other one would lead me to that and I would have to go back around, so I think we just made the right choice. Alright. Do a puzzle or a double battle? I'm gonna go double battle. Yeah, this should be fine. I mean, we've already seen the fact that if they throw out a Carvana, they go crunch instead of any water move. So I think we'll be okay. Alright, Flamethrower the Mighty Enna. Dragon Claw the Grimer. Again, Flamethrower, Dragon Claw. Fire Spin. Again, no. Sharpedo comes out. That is definitely a little scary, but I think we'll be fine. Okay. A lot more scary than I thought. Time to switch. We switch out the Kip. We switch out the ball. Perfect. We got really lucky there, because if they would have, waterfalled Karama probably would have been dead. Alright, at this point, I'm assuming, because we just fought those two, we're about to deal with Archie, which will generally be a good place for us to stop anyways. We're gonna save one more time just so we don't have to do that puzzle again. Ooh, Earthquake. Alright, sold. I don't even need to think about it. Games. No, Earthquake is 26. What the heck is Thunderbolt? Ooh. I mean, we already got a... I don't think Flygon... Does Flygon even have a space open for... I could get rid of Dig.
You know what? Yeah, let's get rid of Dig. Let's put Earthquake on goggles. I feel like that makes a little bit more sense. Probably should have put it on Swampert, but fuck it. It's fine. Couldn't be. Yeah, it's. From what I've seen, the Pantheons are nuts. Alright, well,
Hold it right there. So it was you after all. Behold, see how beautiful it is, the sleeping form of the ancient Pokemon Kyogre. I have waited so long for this day to come. It surprises me how you've managed to chase me here. But that's all over now. For the realization of my dream, you must disappear now.
okay, Archie. You try and disappear me, buddy. Mighty Anna, whatever will I do? Even with an Intimidate, I don't even do. I don't know what he's about to send out. I'm gonna go ball. Sharpedo, I called it. Shockwave. I was gonna say I'm faster anyways. About to send out Muck. I just gotta move perfect for Muck. Alright, I was gonna say we're faster. Crobat. Send out the Kip. Found it online. I specifically picked up the ROM for it through Retro Achievements. Like pirate? No, not a pirate. This is a ROM hack. So there's no actual like pirating involved. I commend you. I must recognize that you are truly gifted, but I have this in my possession. With the red orb, I can make Kyogre. The red orb suddenly began shining by itself. Well, the jackass just woke up Kyogre. Way to go, dude. And he gone. What? I didn't do anything. Why did the red orb? Where did Kyogre go? It's a message from our members outside. Yes? What is it? It's raining heavily? Good. That should have happened. That is why we awakened Kyogre, to realize Team Aqua's vision of expanding the sea. What? It's raining far harder than we envisioned? He's like, you're in danger. That can't be. That's just not possible. Hold your positions. Monitor the situation. There's something wrong. The red orb is supposed to awaken and control Kyogre. But why? Why did Kyogre disappear? Why? What have you wrought? Archie, you finally awoken Kyogre, haven't you? What will happen to the world if this downpour continues for all eternity? The world's land masses will drown in the deepening sea. What? Don't get all high and mighty with me. Wasn't it you, Team Magma, that infuriated Groudon? So long as I have this red orb, I should be able to control Kyogre. I should be able to control it. We don't have the time to argue about it here. Get outside and see for yourself. See what you've wrought in. It's like, is this world that we desire? Russell, come on. You have to get out of here too. Okay, I guess we're leaving. What happened? What is this wretched scene? Did I make a horrible mistake? I only wanted... Do you understand now, Archie? Do you finally see the disastrous... disastrous... How disastrous your dream turned out to be? We have to hurry. We have to do something before the situation goes completely out of control. Rosnell, don't say anything. Mainly because I can't. I was like, I know I have no right to be critical of Archie, but... the way things are now, I doubt we humans are capable of doing anything about it. But neither can we stand by and just watch helplessly. The responsibility for putting an end to this falls on Archie and me. This defies belief. Those super ancient Pokemon, their power is unbelievable. They've upset the balance of nature, because now it's super sunny out. Oh. I was about to say, you gonna tell me what I need to do next? Rosnell, what is happening? This is terrible. After the scorching heat wave ended, this deluge began. It's like, if this doesn't stop, all of Hoenn, no, the world will drown. This huge rain cloud is spreading from above Pseudopolis. When the world is taking place there. There's no point in arguing here. Pseudopolis might provide answers. Russell, I don't know what you intend to do, but it's like, don't do anything else, just go to Pseudopolis. Alright, so go to Pseudopolis. Alright, defeat Archie. Alright, we go, we fly, we were smart, we already set up Pseudopolis. Quick, someone get the ultimate weapon from Kalos and shoot it at the legendaries. Right? That's all you really gotta do. That'll stop them in their tracks. But how's it going, Claw? Also, I know I didn't ask because I don't know if I've actually ever heard anyone specifically say your name. Is Claw is that good? Do I need to specifically say anything else? Like, you let me know what works best for you. You're not wrong. We do know it works for sure. It's a mystery. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. So that's all up to you? Alright, you know what? Claw it is. Alright. Well, with that, it is 9 o'clock. So that's time for me to end, which means next week we get to pick up on Super Fun Times and deal with Kyogre and Groudon. Which I don't remember how it specifically works, but we'll figure it out. So let me save here before I forget. But with that being said, who's on? Who we raiding? Who needs some love? Let's see. Ooh, Juicy's on. Oh right, Juicy's doing the raid train. Capitana. No. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Plus, I don't think I've ever been able to raid Juicy before. But Juicy's playing some Skyrim. They're part of the weekend-long raid train. So if you like Skyrim, definitely stick along with the raid train. Because Alright, we good? Is that your actual? Yeah, okay, cool. We're set. Alright. Let me kill the recording because we don't need it anymore. Alright, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. Really do appreciate it. Sorry that we had to kind of save scum our way to get here, but we figured it out. It's definitely going to be very interesting making this achievement guide because of just how nutty this is. But I think I can at least give some solid insight to help other people avoid my downfalls when it comes to this game. So hopefully we can get through this. Again, if I have the time, I might set up a second save so that way we can what's wrong with the floor? So we can have a second run set up and ready to go if I really need it. But either way, keep an eye out for the schedule next week. I'm only going to be doing 3 days next week, no Tuesday stream. Kit has a big interview on Tuesday where I'll need to keep an eye on the doggos so, they don't get crazy. But yeah. Oh, Juice is getting ready to raid. Gotta raid now. Alright, love you all. Bye.